Score mentor helped me take the first step.
He helped me create a business plan and helped me implement it.
They've really taught me how to think big.
Score helped me to make the unimaginable possible.
All for free. I'm here because of Score.
I'm here because of Score.
Score mentors are serious business experts. They've taught me how to share the story with strategizing, structuring, holding me accountable to my business plan. Why wouldn't you use their services? It's free. Their talent helps me be successful at mine. Score experts have helped me build my story ink so I can shoot their story.
I said, somebody needs to teach me so I don't go bankrupt. You go to your friends, they all wanted to help you out, but they are not that knowledgeable sometimes. So I went to Score and I met Terry. I talked to her about my party business. This woman understands what I'm saying. If you need help, there are people with amazing knowledge right there and free. And here I learned the fundamental business. I learned about how to manage it. From the one-person business in garage to a 23,000 square foot building owner. My table linen entertained the First Lady and the Russian First Lady. That's good enough for me. That's so much to learn there. Not only about business and making money, but I think I really learned about the fundamental of human giving. I am here because of Score.
I wanted to start a business that I was passionate about, something I absolutely enjoyed and believed in.
My name's Steve Allen, run RadCab in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Starting a business can be incredibly confusing.
Score really helped me steer the course. From business plan software to insurance. If you get a solid foundation laid, everything else falls in place. It really feels amazing to create jobs here in my city. I could not imagine doing anything else.
I worked in the fashion industry. I was an executive for over 20 years, and I always had a dream of owning my own bakery.
I met Lori the end of 2012. She was at the starting point. She had an idea, and we cultivated it, developed it, and we saw it through.
My advice to anyone starting a new career or a new business is to seek out business partners like Score who can help you early on in forming your business. Being able to rely on people who have that experience and there's no cost for using this service, I can't imagine not using it.
There are numerous ingredients that go into having a good business. And one of the contributing factors that I feel is very important is for my clients to get various different opinions, have advisors.
I really wanted to rely on someone's experience because I wanted to make sure that when using our personal funds to invest in a company that I made the best choices.
Not just me, but numerous advisors to help them and advise them, get different perspectives. But Score gives them the benefit of having all these perspectives.
I would go twice a week, just to sit with my mentor, to go over business plans, to go over store layouts, color palettes, and everything. I will always rely on my relationship with Score because as your business starts to grow, it goes through different changes. I'm sure the answers of what I need to do 5 years from now will look very different from what I needed to do as a startup.
One of the greatest rewards about being a Score mentor is making a difference in a person's life.
She's just been so critical in being there, believing in me and believing in my business and being as excited about the business as I am.
It's really been a pleasure. It really has been a great thing. And to make the kind of relationship that Lori and I have made is a gift.
He may be approaching 90 years old, but Milton Zlotnick is more tech-savvy than many teenagers, and that's just one of the skills he shares as a SCORE volunteer in Dungan Hills.
I'm able to apply the things that I've learned during my business experience to the clients that we have here.
SCORE is a nonprofit that provides small businesses with free expert counseling. Having founded and served as managing partner of an accounting firm for 40 years, Zlotnik has plenty of advice to share.
He is the epitome of someone who doesn't want to stop learning. He's forever learning new things and passing it on to not only us advisors and mentors, but also to the clients.
Businesses he has helped during his 17 years as a volunteer range from the eco-friendly to the edible.
What Milton did was helped us fashion the financials in such a way that they're really very, very solid.
I really was struggling with the financial developing part of the project, and since I started to work with them, it's just like 4 months that I was able to move on with the project, and now I was able to launch the company.
Zlotnik is dedicated to helping clients anytime they need advice. His technological know-how even allows him to coach clients online by hosting Google Hangouts.
You can have a dozen or more people at one time, and they can sit in their pajamas and be counseled.
To do that when I can just pop off the call and get right back to work, yeah, it's a tremendous advantage.
And while many credit his advice for helping put them on the road to success, Zlotnik insists he benefits the most in these relationships.
I advise anybody who retires, do something that you're passionate about, and you live a little longer.
And so, for putting his workplace wisdom to good use, Milton Zlotnik is our Staten Islander of the Week. Patty Murphy, New York 1.
Small businesses, I believe,
help weave people and communities together.
I believe in the American dream.
SCORE is a nonprofit organization where we provide free business consulting services to people who want to start a business already in business.
I believe one person can make a difference.
I am that person.
I am that person.
I am a SCORE mentor.
I am a SCORE volunteer.
What do you believe?
Do you have a gift to share?
Our client success is our success.
Volunteer your expertise
at SCORE.org.
SCORE is a nonprofit that provides small businesses with free expert counseling.
She revolutionized table linens. It's not white polyester. This is couture.
I got into business by doing it as a hobby. I wasn't really thinking seriously. I said, oh my God, I really need to pay my bills. Somebody needs to teach me so I don't go bankrupt.
I think for entrepreneurs, it's a lonely road. You're pretty much on your own.
You go to your parents, you go to your friends, they all wanted to help you out, but they are not that knowledgeable sometimes.
SCORE gives entrepreneurs somebody on their side who can represent their interests.
Having those discussions are just critically important because it's helping me think differently and figure out how can we better reach our customer.
Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
So I talked to her about my crazy party business. Most of the time when I tell people, including my husband, goes, what? So I went to a SCORE and I talked to her and she goes, oh, how fun is that? This woman understands what I'm saying.
When we met Tom, it was like, wow, I had this wonderful opportunity to work with this individual who's just achieved so much in the field of marketing and advertising. If I hadn't met him, I wouldn't possess a lot of his knowledge and know-how. My name is Morgan Smith, and I'm a SCORE client, and I'm the managing partner of Hungry Ventures, which owns and operates Bonehead's Restaurant in Orange County, California.
I'm Young Sung Martin, and I'm founder and a designer and a president of Wildflower Linen. And I am a SCORE client. If you need help, there are people with most amazing knowledge right there and free. And I had advisors around me like a queen. And here I learned the fundamental business. I learned about how to manage it.
Most small business owners excelled at a particular craft. They really need to engage SCORE counselors to help them offset their weaknesses.
2006, I bought this building. They actually got me a person who understands negotiating with building contractors. So Young, you have been growing like the one-person business in garage to a 23,000 square foot building owner. I am here because of her, because of the SCORE counselor. Seriously, that's the one inspiration for me. I can actually cry thinking about that.
One of the most amazing things about you, when you started, you didn't have any restaurant experience.
When we spoke to restaurant experts of having a restaurant that featured grilled fish and chicken dishes with exotic flavors for under $10, they said only a bonehead would do that. And working with Tom, we were able to come up with a definition, which is a bonehead is people who ignore experts and conventional wisdom, who follow their heart and achieve great success against steep odds. So he says, you know, think about now telling people's success stories, their bonehead story.
I had a phone call from the White House, and then I heard the First Lady loved it. Woohoo! My table linen entertained the First Lady and the Russian First Lady. That's good enough for me.
Oh, yeah. I want to be a small contribution to this success. That's what it's all about.
Here is the SCORE counselors that they are so not afraid to give. There's so much to learn there. Not only about business and making money, but I think I really learned about the fundamental of human giving. And that only can happen in America.